All right, it is time to make those New Year's resolutions. And how about kicking your addiction to devices and having a peaceful 2024?
That actually sounds very great. Most of the world is addicted to their smartphones, according to the largest ever study issued just last month. The study found people check their phones 96 times a day.
Wow.
We have our work phones too, so I'm sure that's probably much more for us. It also found that texting and checking social media causes anxiety, depression, and even makes it hard to connect face-to-face and focus on at school and work as well. Joining us here this morning, Karen Donaldson, a peak performance, confidence, and communication coach, joining us to talk about how we can stop scrolling, put the phone down, and just live this morning. Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
So we know our entire lives, everything from appointments to emails, contact info, everything you need to know is right here on your iPhone. We need them for sure, but they can also be harmful, right?
Right. It's so true. There's a yes to everything you've just said. Our phones are useful tools, but unfortunately, many people have an unhealthy attachment to it. The addiction to our phones can actually harm us. You know, it gives us the illusion of high social interaction, but it's in truth socially isolating. So our phone addiction can increase our stress levels, like you said, affect our anxiety, negatively impact our relationships. That's why we need to set limits. And an instant shift everyone can make for our devices and to reduce that device addiction is to turn off our phone notifications and even put it on airplane mode when you have to do focused work.
Right. And you know what? It can sound easier said than done. It's hard because we have it, in our phone. It's a habit. So how do we find that balance to where we can, kind of be on the phone and still do what we want to do, but not too much?
Well, it's a really good question. As you said, like, we touch our phones all the time, and you shared the stats in the beginning. There's actually a word for this urge to check our phone. It's called nomophobia. Right? And as shared, it has consequences on our mental health and productivity. So if we're talking about how can we steer away from it and remove time from it, is we need to actually give ourselves a dopamine fast. We get addicted because when we touch it, we get that reward chemical. But then there's a quick down, so we go back and touch our phone. So what you want to start to do is maybe do a phone fast. Try and go an hour a day without your phone and be present in the moment with people around you. Move it from 1 hour to 3 hours. Now, if that's a challenge, where you might want to go is this. What you want to do is you set specific times to check your phone. 9, 12 p.m., 3 p.m. So it's focused, you don't feel bad, and you can get what you need done. And those other gaps of time, you stay off the phone.
Okay, that sounds doable.
Yeah, that's definitely doable. So I know many of us, we actually check our phones when we're bored, we're standing in line, doing whatever else. Is that okay? When is it okay to even just sit and just scroll aimlessly?
Here's the thing. You have to ask yourself, is it actually affecting me in a negative way? We believe that, we are in need. Like, people want us. People want to see what we're doing, and that fills our sensation to feel needed as well. So you want to ask yourself, what else can I do in those times where I feel bored and where I'm standing in line? How about you talk to someone else? How about we have real social interaction? Because that's what's truly missing.
Right, absolutely. So what is an ideal amount of time we should allow ourselves to, be on our devices without impacting our mental health?
Gotcha. There isn't, when it comes to research, there isn't an exact amount of time, but here's what you want to ask yourself, because it's all about self-reflection. How attached are you to your phone? And does the thought of turning off your phone or not checking it cause you stress or anxiety? Then you need to do something about it. Because what research does show is that we lose 2 hours of productivity every day from being on our phone. And even worse, it takes us another 23 minutes to get focused on the next task after we've come off of our phone. So once again, set a timer to check your phone. You don't feel guilty. You can actually check it, and you'll get that reward chemical, but you'll also lower your dopamine sensitivity so you can actually enjoy life, enjoy people, and take time to use your imagination and just create.
I know the iPhone has that feature, that screen time feature, where it tells you, mine is on Sundays, it'll tell you how much you used your phone for the week. I think this past Sunday it said 10 hours. For the week.
Okay.
Would you suggest people monitor that and then kind of go about their way to determine what is, what's healthy and what's not?
Usually, here's the thing. If you find that you already have a device or phone addiction, you want to use something outside of an app, because what does that do? It has you consistently checking your phone to see the time used. So the better strategy is to actually earmark times to check your phone. So when you check your time, when you check your phone, you're like, okay, I can do this. I don't feel guilty. And you want to ensure that between 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock, you let it go, right? So I say steer away from the apps online because it gets you back to the phone.
All right, yep, always good to have that face-to-face interaction.
Just live in the moment.
Yes, we appreciate it. Thanks so much for all the info. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.